is going on, but we're going to find out. But when female cops sleep with the whole police department, we talking about the whole police department, not nobody missing. So we're going to see what's going on, chat. I can't believe this. Or can I? Because we're going to see how she look, though, chat. So to chat, I'm trying to get 2K.
Findings of sexual misconduct rocked the Laverne Police Department.
How many people?
5 officers
1, 2,
and the
3,
police
4,
chief
5?
all fired.
One of those officers, Megan Hall, became the face of the scandal and the target of nationwide ridicule.
5
She's now
police
filed a
officers?
federal lawsuit.
I received harassing and threatening messages on my phone daily. I felt like I had been terrorized.
Over the past few months, there has been a lot of buzz on the internet about a scandal involving Megan Hall, a 26-year-old police officer from Tennessee. Megan, who works as a rookie patrol officer in a small police department in Laverne, Tennessee, has gained unexpected fame, but not for the right reasons. So what exactly happened, and how has she become an overnight media sensation? Megan Hall, a 26-year-old woman from rural Tennessee, had a childhood that many would consider ideal. She had aspirations of becoming an actress, but life had different plans for her. Fate brought her together with Jedediah Hall, the son of a local pastor, and they got married in 2018. Putting their acting dreams on hold, Megan made the decision to join the Laverne Police Department in her local community.
Megan Hall was 22 years old when she was hired as an officer here at the Laverne Police Department 2 years ago. Her plan was to have a career in law enforcement. She now knows that dream is likely over.
In the midst of all this, Megan's husband, Jed, found employment as a park ranger, and their outward appearances suggested a perfect life together. Their photos showcased radiant smiles and a deep love for each other.
Yeah, they do look happy.
However, appearances can be deceiving. Recently, Megan disclosed that she and Jed were grappling with serious marital issues, which eventually triggered a chain of events. The turmoil in their relationship led Megan to seek solace in her job, but unfortunately, she also became involved in—
Hey, why they trying to use these big words and shit? Like, what did she try to do in her job? Wait! Explain what that word means. Solid shit? What?
Jed were grappling with serious marital issues, which eventually triggered a chain of events. The turmoil in their relationship led Megan to seek solace in her job, but unfortunately—
What is she trying to get some in her job? What?
Unfortunately, she also became involved in some questionable activities. She engaged in intimate encounters with her colleagues within the police department. The individuals implicated in these incidents were patrol officers Juan Lugo Perez, Louis Powell, Detective Seneca Shields, and Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan.
1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder how they got caught. Were they all together? Like, was it like a... Hey, hold on. What they timing y'all on, man? Was it like... Or did she have y'all separate? Or... I don't know, bro. What the freak?
Gowan. All of them, including Megan, were dismissed from their positions. Following the investigation, 3 other officers, Patrick Magliacco, Larry Holliday, and Gavin Showborough, were suspended. Given the extent of their wild escapades, it was only a matter of time before the entire world would become aware of the situation.
You guys are going to pay me because I was sleeping with your police officers, and I'm a woman, and I'm a piece of meat, and I'm hot, and I'm sexy. Said nobody ever but me and my lawyer.
However, what exactly triggered the sequence of events? It all began on December 12th, 2022, when the police department received a complaint. Surprisingly, it was the mayor of Laverne, Jason Cole, who discovered, through a whistleblower, that something deeply troubling was happening within the local police department. The mayor received information that Megan Hill, one of the officers, was engaged in multiple romantic relationships with her fellow colleagues.
Oh, she a bot.
It's a sex scandal going on in this police department.
These relationships didn't just occur during the officer's personal time in hotels, motels.
Looking for love. She is not looking for love or peace. How are you looking for peace with 4 different men? 5, including your husband.
And boat parties, but also while they were supposed to be fulfilling their duty of serving and protecting the community.
I remember while interviewing for the position at Laverne Police Department, they described the environment as a family. However, while I was aspiring to protect my community, the Laverne Police Department was not protecting me.
The investigation into this scandal was conducted by Andrew Patton, the head of human...
That's the shawty that... Is that the shawty that's this all about? And she talking about they was not protecting her? You was loving them, boy. Man, come on.
Resources at the Laverne Police Department, and it uncovered some astonishing revelations. Megan and Jed's relationship was far from ideal. Just before the scandal erupted, the couple was on the brink of divorce and attempting to resolve their problems. Prior to the scandal, Megan had even misled her colleagues in the department, making them believe that she and her husband had an open relationship. However, this turned out to be false information.
Hired as an officer here at the Laverne Police Department.
See, you know who I'm blaming? Y'all already know who I'm blaming. Will Smith, man. Why you wilding out like that? I don't think the world knew about that until you.
Years ago. Her plan was to have a career in law enforcement.
Just before joining the police force, Hall had a meeting with Officer McGowan at his house, who happened to be the original whistleblower who informed the mayor. Hall went to McGowan's place with her husband Jed, but things quickly escalated out of control. At McGowan's house, Hall and the officer's wife decided to play a game of strip Uno and ended up removing their clothes. Hall was attempting to convince her husband Jed to engage in a three-way situation, but he strongly objected and was understandably upset by the whole situation. Nevertheless, it was reported that Hall...
Yo, she's freaky as hell. This is a freaky one.
And McGowan engaged in kissing, and the officer even shared explicit pictures of himself with Hall. Interestingly, the whistleblower himself, McGowan, found himself in trouble. Despite the overwhelming evidence, McGowan denied having any affairs with Hall. Consequently, he was fired from his job for lying during the investigation. Another officer involved, Patrick Magliacco, admitted to having multiple encounters with Hall. He disclosed that after learning about Hall's open marriage, both he and his wife, Amy, engaged in intimate activities with the female police officer. During the investigation,
he and his wife,
Magliacco revealed that he and
she was down to do anything. It be the innocent ones that look like they really don't get down to nothing. Who be really with the freaking? That's crazy. The ones that look like they don't get down to nothing be really down to do some wild shit.
And his wife had been in an open relationship with Hall since the spring of 2022. This incident serves as yet another example of Hall attempting to involve her husband in activities he was not comfortable with. What actually happened was that Jedediah walked in on his wife, Megan, passionately kissing Amy. Once their secret was exposed, they attempted to involve Jedediah in a wife-swapping situation, but he adamantly refused.
What? Come on, man. This story is getting crazy. Sub up to this channel, like this video, man. Try and get it to 15 likes. What is... So she tried to wife swap? Man, go ahead. I'll let you take her. Shit, one night. Come on. You feel me? You want to hit my wife? I'm hitting your wife. Come on. What? Nigga, I just walked in. You hitting my wife? Nigga, I'm gonna hit your wife. Disrespectfully, nigga.
Feeling uncomfortable and disturbed by the whole ordeal. It's understandable that anyone would find such a proposition difficult to accept. However, the most outrageous events in this entire story occurred at a boathouse during Memorial Day. All the officers from the police department were invited to a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party hosted by an officer named Stats on his boat. The officers brought their partners and even some of their children along. During the party, an incident unfolded where Magliacco forcefully poured vodka down Hall's throat while they were in the hot tub. It was at this moment that Hall suddenly decided to remove her top. According to an...
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't say forcefully like that. I don't like the way you said forcefully down her throat, like she was like really forcefully. I don't like the way you said that. They trying to put it on the man. Nah, bro, don't do that. It's a 50-50. They both was in on it. Come on. You know how it goes. She said let her drive the boat, and then he let her drive the boat. That was exactly what happened.
Another officer named Durham, Stats quickly intervened, preventing Hall from consuming more alcohol and discreetly covering her up to protect her. Both Durham and Stats claimed that they had never engaged in any inappropriate behavior with Hall. In a heavily intoxicated state, Hall even fell down a flight of stairs at the party before eventually having sexual relations with Magliocco. During the investigation, Magliocco expressed concerns about Megan's mental well-being. He disclosed to investigators that Hall had a strong inclination towards excessive drinking, and there was an instance when she drove home while under the influence after a party at his house. Magliocco also discussed Hall's tendency to express thoughts of self-harm and her statements about not wanting to be alone.
Oh, yeah, she don't need to be on the
According
force.
to the officer, Hall once pointed an empty gun at her own head and pulled the trigger just to hear the sound it made.
Is we dealing with the next Joker? Is this Joker? Who are we dealing with? Who are we dealing with right now, bro? Is this the next Joker? You hear what she just said?
As Megan Hall's behavior unraveled, investigators discovered her involvement in steamy encounters with her superiors, particularly Sergeant Lewis Powell, who was also implicated by Magliocco. Magliocco informed investigators about Hall boasting to him about Powell's genitalia. Megan disclosed to Magliocco that she had engaged in oral sex with Powell while on duty. Her affair with Powell lasted for months, with the sergeant developing a strong infatuation for Hall. However, Powell was not keen on taking the relationship further and made multiple attempts to end it. Megan shared in her subsequent interviews with investigators that Powell even threatened to commit suicide when she tried to break things off between them.
Oh, you got him attached. You got him attached. So you playing around with people's feelings out here. You just switching from police officer to police officer to police officer to police officer. And then you went up and went to the lieutenant, the person in charge of everything. So you basically bossed up. And then you talk about, okay, this is where I ended at. I cannot do no more. I do not want to be in a relationship with you. I just want to have fun. And you got this man out here simping. And you got a whole husband at home who's simping too. It's like too much going on. You a bop of the century, the cop of the century, the bop of the century. She's the bop of the century and the cop of the century, chat. She's out here wilding in these streets. I can't believe her.
Initially, Powell, who was married, vehemently denied having any involvement with Hall on several occasions.
We know you could.
He attempted to shift the blame onto Hall, claiming that it was well known she had multiple partners. However, realizing that there was no way to avoid the truth, Powell eventually confessed. Another officer in the department, Detective Seneca Shields, initially denied any relationship with Hall as well. However, under continued pressure from investigators, Shields eventually admitted that they had engaged in oral sex in the department's weight room while they were supposed
while they supposed to be on duty in the department weight room. They some dirty dogs. And you the lieutenant, the person in charge of, we taking your badge. I know she's a bop because she's already dealt with a couple of the associates. She's the bop of the cops. But yo, chat, I gotta pick up my freaking DoorDash. Good night, guys. Good night, Tish. Take it easy. Hold on, chat. I think I came downstairs too early. I got too excited. My food not even here yet. You know, you get excited when they say, "Oh, your order is approaching." Your ass run downstairs, and you thinking they outside? They nowhere near. Don't tell me he approaching me if he ain't approaching me, gang. You trying to give me setup vibes? DoorDash. I gotta call the corporate on them. That's what my mom be saying. I gotta call the corporate on them. Okay, I don't wait yet. We outside my house, bro. Bring it to my door. Stop being scared, boy. Stop being scared. child. Man, tell me why this DoorDasher just got smart with me and shit. She gonna say, hold on. First of all, chat, they didn't even give me all my stuff. So we ain't even gonna sweat the fact. We ain't even gonna, hold on, let me break down my meal, bro. Chat. I ain't even gonna accept the fact that my DoorDasher just got smart with me, right? And I let it slide. But one of my drinks, I ordered 2 drinks. And I only got one, but the one came with 2 straws on the top. So I think that other drink is in that cart that she got. And she's going to drink it later. Which is fine. But you can't blame me for not finding my house. I think my house clearly says the address on the DoorDash. So don't do me like that. And where my drink go? You thieving. If you wanted a sip, I could have gave you some. That's crazy though. Like, I'm reporting it. Fuck. I'm trying to be nice. I'm a nice guy. Like, I don't trip about stuff. Like, if I don't trip about it, but the fact that you got smart with me, I might trip about it. I might be a different person today. Cause you shouldn't be saying nothing opening while I'm opening the door. Soon I open the door, you getting smart with me? Shawty. But now I feel like I'm on some Karen shit doing it. See, that's why I don't feel like, but I'm like, I'm not gonna trip about it, bro. Cause I got something. So I'm gonna let her slide. I'm gonna let her keep her little, I'm gonna let her keep her DoorDash and this shit. I ain't trying to ruin her credit on that shit. I'm gonna let her slide and shit, cause people probably have an off night, you know? But damn, where my drink go? You ain't have to take my drink because I opened the door definitely nice. Yeah, report it? But God, listen to me though. I'm not trying to ruin her reputation of being a DoorDasher. She probably had an off night, but the simple fact that she drank my drink, and my drink, the one drink had 2 straws, chat. So you telling me you pick up a cup that have 2 straws that don't think it have 2 drinks? Like, I think I'm just too nice of a person to be like, to report her. Cause she knows she drank my drinks. That's okay. I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna finish watching this wild ass story. Uber Eats have made it impossible. They're wild if they did that. Yeah, facts.
Supposed to be on duty. However, one affair that Megan Hall didn't bother to conceal was her involvement with K-9 officer Larry Holliday.
Oh my God,
Megan
Larry.
openly admitted to the relationship during her initial interview. She stated that her interactions with Holliday occurred quite some time ago. When questioned by investigators about his relationship with Hall, Holliday mentioned that he had once invited Hall and other officers to his home for a football watching session, which involved heavy drinking. According to the report, there were discussions about a potential threesome involving Hall, Holliday, and Holliday's ex-partner.
Oh, they some freak booty. This is a freak booty woman. Like, she can't stop getting freaky. Oh my gosh. She freaky as hell.
However, Holliday claims that nothing of that nature took place during the party. Subsequently, Holliday eventually confessed to engaging in sexual relations with Hall on multiple occasions, noting that they would meet in hotel rooms for their encounters. During the investigation, Hall initially denied having any inappropriate affairs with her colleagues in the department, except for Holliday. However, she did admit to sending explicit images to other officers while on duty, including Holliday, Magliacco, and Officer Showborough. The report also...
So you're telling me you're exposing the cops when they sending you pictures, you're sending it to these cops? So you're basically embarrassing these cops by sending their pic. Oh my gosh, she is an evil person.
Stated that she sent foot pictures to Tim McGowan, claiming that he had a foot fetish and frequently requested such images from her. Additionally, her final affair was with Juan Lugo. Initially, Lugo denied any involvement in inappropriate acts with Hall. However, when Hall confessed to their affair, Lugo was compelled to admit his participation. The two met at a hotel after partying all night with their fellow officers at a Go Fund USA event.
Hall concedes she participated under duress. She's not saying she was raped, but adds that the salacious details made public of sex on the job put her alone center stage and do not tell the whole story.
As a result of the extensive
Y'all
investigation into the scandal, it came as no surprise that Hall was dismissed from her position within the police department. Lugo, Powell, Shields, and McGowan faced the same consequence due to their violations of police procedures and their dishonesty during the investigation. Holliday, on the other hand, was suspended from his position for being honest and forthcoming during the inquiry, alongside Magliocco and Showborough. The aftermath of this scandal and the subsequent terminations led to a significant loss of 12% of the Laverne Police Department's total personnel. Following the incident, Hall has recently spoken out and claimed that she felt subjected to sexual grooming by her superiors. This statement was made as part of a federal civil rights case that was filed. According to Hall's lawyer, Wesley Clark, she alleges that her peers took advantage of her and exploited her due to her struggles with mental health and her troubled marriage.
Hold on.
Looked at as a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited.
Hold on. How much money you trying to get? How much money you trying to get? We already know you're trying to get some money. How much money you trying to get? That's not the price. That's not the price. You got fired and I need some money. How much money you need?
I know what most people are saying. You know, you could have said no. I get it. But my response to them is that I did say no.
As the case progresses, Burrell Chip Davis, the police chief of Laverne, has also been dismissed from his position. An independent investigator revealed that Davis was aware of Hall's involvement with her fellow officers, but instead of taking appropriate action, he attempted to further conceal the situation. However, amidst the turmoil, the true victim in this entire ordeal is Hall's husband, Jedediah. Despite the challenges he has faced, Jedediah is choosing to support his wife and work on resolving their marital issues. Coffee County
Buddy. She stopped with 5 police officers. And you forgive her? Okay, you're a forgiving man. I'll let you go.
Sheriff Chad Parton, who is Jedediah's boss, expressed his admiration, saying, I don't know how he's managing it. He's showing more...
Yeah, because you know, great part, I would think, like, if she worked at freaking Taco Bell, I think she talking to somebody at this point. Because if you 5 of your co-workers, I can't... Sorry, you gotta work... I'm sorry, you gotta stay in the house. All right. You was a demon in these streets.
Strength than I have, but he's determined to salvage his marriage.
Who do you even turn to when the chief of police is sexually harassing you? How could I get justice when the entire system, including...
No, the husband's trying to stay so when she get paid off this little case, he can get that bread. Then he gonna be gone. Yeah.